Some bonds are too strong to be broken, even by the grave. This baby monitor footage was uploaded by Savvy Drew, whose real name is Savannah Drew, after capturing something that gave her family both comfort and chills. Savannah's daughter had always shared a special bond with her great-grandmother, regularly visiting her at the nursing home where she lived. But recently, the family had received devastating news. The beloved matriarch had passed away peacefully in her sleep. The morning after the funeral, something extraordinary happened in the little girl's room that would change how the family viewed their loss. Savannah's caption revealed the emotional text. "My daughter loved to visit my grandma at her nursing home, and she returned the favour as soon as she could." The screen text added even more heartbreaking detail. "Late night finds, but it's my grandma coming to visit my daughter the morning after she passed." What the baby monitor captured that night would either confirm a grandmother's promise or reveal something far more mysterious visiting a grieving child. The baby monitor footage shows Savannah's daughter in their living room in the early hours of the morning. The little girl can be heard talking to someone, responding as if engaged in a conversation.
Hi, Angel.
Then something chilling happens. A strange voice can be heard in the background. The child continues her conversation, completely comfortable with whatever presence she's interacting with. In this next clip, Savannah explains what her husband discovered when he returned to the room.
My husband came in right after the clip had shut off. Like, we don't know exactly when, right after, because he heard her talking to somebody after he was done helping the dog. And he was like, "Hey, who are you talking to?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm talking to Grandma Eckersley." And he's like, "Oh, well, what'd she say?" And she just goes, "Her said that her loves me." So
he heard their daughter talking to someone and asked who she was speaking with. The little girl's response sent chills through the family.
And she goes, "Oh, I'm talking to Grandma Eckersley."
When asked what her great-grandmother had said, the child replied simply,
"Her said that her loves me."
For Savannah and her family, this encounter provided comfort during their time of grief, a sign that love transcends even the final goodbye. The timing, just hours after the funeral, felt like more than coincidence to those who witnessed it. But what do you think Savannah's daughter experienced that morning? Was this her great-grandmother's spirit keeping one final promise? Or something else drawn to a family's moment of loss? This next clip was captured by Jennifer Lee, an American living in Amsterdam who was doing a Halloween photo shoot with her rescue dog Maggie in a local forest. It was supposed to be a fun afternoon, creating spooky content for social media with her beloved pet. Jennifer was filming the photo shoot, enjoying the peaceful autumn setting south of Amsterdam. But what started as an innocent creative project quickly turned into something far more disturbing. As she worked with her dog among the trees, something happened that would leave her questioning what lurks in those quiet woods.
You're gonna make the best dirty work. Whoa. Oh my god.
Everything seems normal and playful until suddenly blood-curdling screams pierce through the peaceful forest. Jennifer immediately stops what she's doing, clearly shaken by what she's hearing. Her dog also reacts to the disturbing sounds, both of them now on high alert. The screams continue, echoing through the trees from somewhere deeper in the forest. In this next clip, Jennifer explains what drove her to make such a dangerous decision.
So my first reaction when I hear someone screaming like that is I want to go to help them. And I know that that doesn't make sense because I'm a very small woman alone in the forest. Additionally, I used to be an EMT. So like when I hear someone screaming like that, I want to help if I'm able to. So logically, I understand that everyone was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also like, I don't know, it makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods, would anyone have come for me? No one else stopped. No one else.
Jennifer reveals her background as a former EMT, which explains her compulsion to help when she hears someone screaming out. She describes the screams as visceral and genuine, not the sound of someone playing around. Even though she knew it was dangerous for a small woman alone in the forest, she couldn't ignore what sounded like someone in desperate need. After searching the area and even calling police, Jennifer and the authorities found no trace of whoever was making those horrific sounds. The screams simply vanished. So, what do you think Jennifer heard echoing through that Amsterdam forest? Was it a person, or was something else entirely mimicking human screams for help? This next capture was posted to Reddit with a simple but chilling question: do you see what I see? The mother who shared this image revealed disturbing context about her daughter Olivia's childhood behaviour. For years, from ages 3 to 4, Olivia would stand in their hallway having conversations with invisible companions. The child would talk to them like she was a teacher, explaining things and showing them around the house. Her mother had always assumed these were imaginary playmates, typical childhood behaviour that would eventually fade away. By age 5, Olivia had developed an interest in making videos, practicing YouTube-style introductions, and taking photos around the house. On this particular afternoon, mother and daughter were home alone when Olivia decided to play with her mom's phone in the bathroom. About half an hour later, when her mother reviewed the photos Olivia had taken, one image stopped her cold. The photo shows young Olivia taking a bathroom mirror selfie, but lurking in the doorway behind her is something that shouldn't be there. A pale, blurry face peers out from the hallway, watching the child as she plays with the phone. When the mother first saw this image, she immediately searched the entire house, terrified that an intruder had been watching her daughter. But she found no one. No explanation for the mysterious presence captured in the photo. The Reddit thread sparked intense debate, with some users seeing a clear face, while others dismissed it as a smudge on the lens. But for this mother, the timing and location feel too significant to ignore. The same hallway where her daughter spent hours talking to invisible friends now shows evidence that something may have been listening all along. This raises disturbing questions about what children can perceive that adults can't. Could this be proof that children's invisible friends aren't always as imaginary as we assume? Let me know. These home security camera clips were uploaded by TikTok user Martina Mina after months of unexplained disturbances in her family home finally escalated to a breaking point. What started as minor incidents, objects slightly out of place, strange sounds at night, had gradually intensified into something that could no longer be ignored. Martina had initially tried to rationalize the occurrences, blaming wind for moving items, settling sounds for mysterious noises, anything to avoid facing the possibility that something supernatural was sharing their space. Martina made the decision to install security cameras throughout her home. She hoped the footage would either provide logical explanations for the disturbances or capture evidence of what was really happening in their house. What the cameras recorded spooked viewers.
Mom, the front left. It's okay, just ignore it. Mom! What? There's something that like that. What the hell? What's that? Go away! It's okay, stop, Jakub. Don't scream. Don't be scared. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. It's okay. Be quiet. Don't scream, be quiet, don't be scared. Go away! Go away, this is my house! You're not welcome! Jakub, don't scream. Be quiet, don't be scared. Do nothing because it's nothing gonna be happening. You are here. Martina. It's okay. It's okay. Just ignore and don't do anything. Just ignore. Sometimes these things is happening, you know.
Maybe it's because we talked about it?
Yes, maybe because we talked. Oh my god. Okay, just leave it. Just ignore. Oh, okay.
Oh, shh. Okay.
Get out! Get out from my house!
Okay, let's talk about something.
For this family, these home security camera recordings represent validation of months of terrifying experiences. The footage shows that they're not imagining the activity and that whatever is in their home is growing bolder in its manifestations. However, some argue it seems a little bit staged. But what's your verdict? Is Martina's home being haunted, or was it all staged for some quick views? Share your thoughts in the comments. This entry was taken by a young woman named Tegan during what should have been a romantic outdoor photo shoot with her boyfriend. The couple had ventured into a wooded area away from the city, looking for the perfect secluded spot to capture some memorable photos together. They found what seemed like an ideal location, peaceful and private, with no other people around for miles. Tegan and her boyfriend were excited about the beautiful natural backdrop, completely unaware that they weren't as alone as they thought. It wasn't until later, when Tegan reviewed the photo to print and frame it, that she made a disturbing discovery that would forever change how she viewed that peaceful afternoon. The photograph shows Tegan and her boyfriend posing together in the foreground, both smiling and happy, but in the background, on the left side of the image, stands a tall, pale figure. The entity appears unnaturally thin, with an elongated form that doesn't look quite human. Most disturbing is the figure's face, which appears ghostly and otherworldly, almost as if it's floating rather than standing. The couple is absolutely certain that no one else was in that remote location when the photo was taken. In fact, the isolation of the spot was precisely why they had chosen it for their private photo shoot. The discovery of this uninvited presence has left them questioning what exactly was watching them during their private moment. But what do you think was lurking in the background of Tegan's romantic photo? Was this a chance encounter with something supernatural, or has this entity been stalking them far longer than they realise? This next clip was filmed by someone who witnessed what appears to be a glitch in reality itself. The person was relaxing at a cafe when they noticed something unusual happening outside on the terrace area. Through one window, they could clearly see a man sitting in a chair on the outdoor patio. The figure appeared solid and real, just another customer enjoying the atmosphere, but something about the scene felt off, prompting them to take a further look. A man can clearly be seen sitting in a chair, but when the camera moves to film through the connecting window, showing the same area from a different angle, the chair is empty. Whoever was there isn't visible. The cameraman moves back to the original window, and the figure reappears, still sitting in the exact same position. This creates an impossible scenario where someone appears to exist only when viewed from one specific angle. Some viewers have called this a reality glitch, suggesting the fabric of space-time briefly malfunctioned. Others believe this could be a residual haunting, where a ghostly figure only manifests under certain viewing conditions. Skeptics argue this could be achieved through camera tricks or digital manipulation, though the smooth camera movements make editing seem pretty unlikely. These images were posted to the subreddit r/paranormal by user DrewXHopper with a title that captured his immediate terror. Freaking out right now, what is this? DrewXHopper was home alone when he went outside to feed their chickens, a simple chore he'd done countless times before. But as he finished up and looked back at his house, something in an upstairs bathroom window caught his eye. The first image shows an empty bathroom window, nothing unusual or out of place, but the second photograph reveals something that sent chills through everyone who saw it. The ghostly pale face can be seen peering out from the bathroom window, its features unnaturally white and distinct. The third image shows nothing there. Apparently, DrewXHopper was completely alone in the house. No family members, no guests, no one who could explain the presence at that window. The Reddit thread sparked intense debate about what could have been captured in these images. Skeptics suggested photo manipulation or an intruder hiding in the house, but a thorough search of the property revealed nothing. No signs of forced entry or unwanted visitors. The timing and circumstances suggest this was either a supernatural encounter or something far more disturbing about who might have been living secretly in their home. The final footage comes from the YouTube channel Blot Outdoors Show, where Chris creates camping and hiking content for his outdoor enthusiast audience. Chris and his friend Mick decided to attempt stealth camping at St Andrew's Church in northern England, an abandoned structure that has been derelict since around 1970. According to local stories, the church is heavily cursed, but Chris remained skeptical of such supernatural claims. He viewed it simply as an interesting and remote camping location, unaware that their cameras would capture something far more disturbing than scenic footage.
We'll have a mooch round now before it's pitch black, so we can manoeuvre around without walking over the top of the graves, if you know what I'm talking about.
Upon arriving on the church grounds, Chris and Mick searched for a suitable place to set up their tent among the ancient gravestones scattered throughout the property. By the time they finished their preparations, darkness has completely enveloped the isolated churchyard. The pair decide to explore the church building itself, expecting to find it locked and secured, but to their surprise, the heavy doors open easily, allowing them access to the abandoned interior. As they venture inside, the atmosphere grows increasingly tense, until, suddenly, unexplained sounds begin echoing through the empty church. Startled by the mysterious noises, both men immediately flee the building. After some time to recover, Chris and Mick decide to re-enter the church for a second exploration, but as they investigate the interior once again, more unexplained sounds begin emanating from the darkness. This time, their camera captures something truly creepy.
Yeah, milky buttons. What? What the What? Mix away.
A dark, shadowy figure can be seen lurking behind the church door, as if watching their retreat. The entity appears human-like but unnaturally dark, positioned as though it had been observing them throughout their visit. This remote location should be completely uninhabited, especially at this hour, yet something was clearly present inside the church. Neither Chris nor Mick noticed this presence during their escape, only discovering it later when viewers pointed it out. After this second encounter, the pair decided they'd had experienced enough of the church's interior. They never ventured back inside, spending the remainder of their night safely at their campsite before departing the next day. The combination of unexplained sounds and the mysterious shadowy figures suggest that the local legends about St. Andrew's Church being cursed may have more truth than Chris initially believed. But what do you think Chris and Mick encountered during their stealth camping adventure? Did they inadvertently document evidence of something paranormal, or stumble upon something even more disturbing lurking in that abandoned sacred space? Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.